Hi everyone. This week on the All Things ColecoVision podcast, we got a few things for you. I'm going to show you some games, some finished games, games that are shipping right now. I'm going to talk to you about FujiNet. I'm going to show you this.
Jordan Armstrong is a human raised in an alien civilization, caught up in an interplanetary war. Adopted by the top fighter pilot of the planet, he is drafted into the battle against an infringing race of monsters. Alongside the alien woman Lane, he will suffer through the sacrifice of war to save his adopted home and the complicated romance that they must hide.
Hi everybody. We are now in the workroom here at 8-Bit Millie Games. And the reason we're in the workroom is because games. I wanted to show you some things I'm very proud of. First off, you probably noticed this is Crazy Climber, the first game we made. Turmoil 2022, the second game we made. Arcadian, the third game we made. Missing in here is Turmoil 2022 for the Aquarius, because I don't have a copy of that. I got to make some more copies. And Crazy Chicky Jr., which was the next game. I don't have a copy of that either. Then we get to our new games for this year, which I'm very proud of. Desolator and Classics Reimagined Volume 1, aka Demon Attack, The Next Wave, and New Atlantis, A City Rebuilt. Desolator's been available for sale for a month now, and we're about 1/3 sold out already. I expect we will have another 2 months supply, and then it's gone. All gone, never get again. I want to show you what Desolator is. We have upped our game when it comes to boxes, cartridges, everything. Crazy Climber and Turmoil, this has been an evolution, but we are finally here. We have made it to where we want to be. Desolator, as you can see, is a very, very nice, professionally printed sleeve. And as you can see over here, it comes shrink wrapped. I removed the shrink wrap off of it just for this. And that one too, obviously. So Desolator, very nice. Slide the sleeve out, and inside here, you have a very, very solid case. You could stand on this case, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. No more crushing cases. This, technically, you can almost squeeze it inside of a protector. Almost. If you got a little wiggle room, it will go in. But we didn't design it for protectors. Inside the case, when you open it up, you will see you have a beautiful, beautiful manual that matches the game, including something that they used to have in the old games, a page where you write your high scores on, because we thought that was cute. Everything about how to play the game, tips and tricks on playing the game. A postcard for Retro Gamers Club, which is still going strong. And then, as of today, all future versions, or all future packaging of Desolator and all packaging of Demon Attack and everything else includes this nice foam thing. And foam insert that holds it in place. Prior to this, they had a bubble wrap insert. So you have Desolator, which is no longer, we are no longer using salvaged, recycled donor carts where we took an old game, an old ColecoVision game, and pulled the PCB out, stripped off the label, cleaned it up as best as possible, and reused it. We now have our cartridges made for us. They are very nice, very, very, very nice. Nice, consistent label there. Someone said, why don't we have the label on top? There's a reason why I didn't put the label on top. First off, to have a wraparound label requires a different size label to be made, and then it requires that label to be cut. Whereas if I go with a standard size like I want here, it's a standard label, no cutting on our end, done. And I don't like it up here anyways. It looks awful. It causes bubbles after a while, and this looks very, very nice. So you have a cartridge like this. Desolator, as I've said before, requires the RAM board, a Coleco Atom, or a Super Game module. I have on here my Super Game module clone, and more of that coming later in the future. I just want to show you how it works. Plug it in. Those color bars right there, don't freak out. Oh my God, it's broke. That's it decompressing the data that's stored on the ROM into the RAM here. That's why it requires this RAM, so they can decompress it, because this requires more address space than the ROM actually has. So it has to use the RAM. So it comes up, boots up to there, gets in there, shows you some things, and then, as most games, start playing. I think I had the volume turned down. I do. So, Desolator. It's similar to Defender, but it plays like a Defender game, but it has other things on it. You have the Desolator, which when you push it, it kills everything on the screen, including yourself. It's a very cool game. This originally was on the MSX by Colin Dooley, and it has been converted by one of my very skilled programmers. Converted, ported. Well, more like converted, because you had to do some code changes too to make it work on the Coleco. So that's what you get inside of the Desolator box. And these are all available on our store. And we are considering doing a new run of the older games in these boxes. We're considering it. So, the other game, Classics Reimagined Volume 1. This right now is in Kickstarter. It has 3 more days left. By the time you watch this, it's probably over. It's a successful Kickstarter in that I wanted to raise a certain amount of money that would cover costs, and we did. So that was great. It's also available in the store. And any of you Retro Gamers Club members, you get a discount, 10% discount on anything you purchase here. So head on over into the club website, get the discount code, and use it. Now, I get pointed out by somebody that you can't combine discount codes. I'm looking at that, but for right now, if you wanted to order both these games and use a discount code, I would suggest you order them separately, and then just let me know and I will refund you the shipping on one of them, because they'll get shipped to you together. And also, this is available digital right now to Game Club members. You can download it, play it in your emulator. This one is not available digital yet, but will be once the cartridges are sold out. Once we sell the 100 cartridges, because I think I explained this in another one, my coder needs to get his compensation. Once we sell out the 100 cartridges, the digital version will be available. Club members will be able to download it for free as long as they have purchased a copy. Non-club members will be able to purchase a copy whether they have the hard copy or not. So that's where we go. So, that's Desolator. Classics Reimagined, Demon Attack, The Next Wave. Like Desolator, very, very professionally looked box. And if you notice this funky 80s psychedelic craziness going on it, that's going to be the standard for any Classics Reimagined. I got a couple other Classics Reimagined in the works. And whether they're doubled or not, I'm going to try to double the games up, because I think that brings the more value to money. So as you see, it shows you on the back how to play and everything else, just like any other game does. Open it up. Again, nice solid case. And like I said, you can stand on these. You don't want to, but you can stand on them. They're very, very stiff. And open up. There we go. We open the box up, and inside we have the manual. This is an interesting manual. This is a double game. This is a double manual. Demon Attack. Flip it over. New Atlantis. So Demon Attack. You have 3 pages of Demon Attack. How to play, what the game is, high scores. Flip it over. You have New Atlantis. How to play, what the game is, and copyright notice and warranty. So interesting little way, because there's really not much to explain in these games because they are older style games. I wanted to do this. I thought this makes a very interesting take on it where it's a flip. So it comes with a manual, again, Retro Gamers Club card, and the Demon Attack cartridge. Our new style cartridges that we're using for everything now. Nice pretty label. Again, this label is going to be consistent with any Classics Reimagined. Same color scheme, just different games on it, whether it's a 2 game or a 1 game. So I just wanted to show you what you get on this one. Though I have done some videos, I just want you to see it. This does not require the Super Game module, or the clone in this case. So I'm going to take it out right now. and turn it on. Again, you get the Running Man on static. If you don't recognize the logo, that is the Running Man from Milli Vanilli, their album, Milli. And it starts up, and I have explained this before, it's 2 games. You can play either way. You can play either game. You can play it either as the graphical version or all daytime or nighttime or non-graphical version. There's been some changes. Since the last time I made a video on this, I have tightened up the code. I have changed how the spawning happens. I've really made it more competitive and more fun to play. And if you were part of the Kickstarter, if you followed on the Kickstarter, I set it up to autoplay by itself. Basically means I just set it to continuously auto fire and never die, and turned it on. I set it up on the emulator because I didn't want to run my ColecoVision, but I set it up on the emulator and let it run for 24 hours, and I ended up in like, what was it? Level 3,000, 4,000, I'm not sure what the level was, and millions of points, and it was cool. Never broke, nothing happened. That was my stress test. How good do you do? Oh, and stress testing on Desolator, just in case you wonder, how did we stress test Desolator? Besides the fact that I had beta testers playing it, we set up a 100 live version of it, and we kept playing and playing, got up until like wave 70, 80, 90, and it didn't crash, so we were good there too. So that was a stress test, and the 100 live version is kind of cool. I'm keeping that to myself because I suck at video games, as you've probably seen on other times. So I suck at playing video games. So anyways, that's Demon Attack and Desolator, and a brand new boxes. Again, I am very proud of where we've gotten to this point. And now we're going to do something else. All right, so we're sitting here now at the Atom, and if you're not aware, the Atom is running a bulletin board that people call into. Well, they don't call into anymore with a modem per se. It's not a phone bulletin board. It runs over Telnet, which you can dial up with a Telnet program. Or if you're using another Atom that has a Wi-Fi modem, or I think even the MIB one that Lundy made works with it too, and maybe this other thing, you can call in and visit the thing. But I'm going to use the Atom now. So first I'm going to shut down the bulletin board. Then I got to power it off. You can see my Atom is a little customized here. It has the ADE built into it. It has power supply built inside of it. Over here on the side, I got my serial port. It's got a data drive. This is a Wi-Fi modem on top that's plugged into the serial port. Okay, let's shut her down now. Shut it down. Because what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to roll over here. I'm going to unhook, I should turn it, unhook the ADE from there, and hook up this cable here. Yeah, put it on the floor. I'll clean it up later. I'll let the maid get it. Yeah, like I wish I had a maid. No, no, no. It's me cleaning it every Friday afternoon or Monday morning, vacuuming everything. But anywho, plug that in there. Sorry I'm turned away from y'all. I almost said y'all. I'm not from the South. So plug in the cable there. And what I have here, this is from Jeffrey Woolley. Jeffrey Woolley. I'll put his link below and you can see the spelling. This right here, if you don't know what it is a FujiNet. What is a FujiNet, you ask? Well, if you don't know, you haven't been watching Facebook for the last year and a half. But FujiNet, and this right here, is something designed by Thomas Cherry Holmes, a very, very talented and gifted programmer. But I will say, no good at people skills. None. At least on my side. I had one of these. About a year ago, a little over a year ago, he approached the Atom community. He wanted to make this for the Atom because he already had it for the Atari and they're doing it for the Commodore and all the other ones. Wanted to make it for the Atom, and he approached me about it, and I was interested in it. And I wanted to write some software to it, and they sent me a prototype version of it. And then his lack of people skills showed up on a Discord server, and yeah, so nah, I took my prototype version. I said to my friend Mike, who designed my cartridge boards, I said, "You want a FujiNet?" I sent it to him because, oh, don't that. But anywho, and I haven't touched it since. Totally happy with the ADE. But Jeff asked me if I wanted to buy one of these, and well, he asked me if I wanted to review it. And I said, go ahead. And I bought it from him. What it is, basically it's an ESP, what is it, ESP32? Espressif, but it's an AT Mega Arduino ESP wireless, all blah blah blah, all mixed in here, then with some stuff thrown on it to make it connect up to here, and it has an SD card in here with software on it. So what we should be able to do here is, I should be able to plug it into the USB cable. Oh, it lights up, ain't that pretty? And plug this thing into the in line, and I'm going completely without the manual, because why? I don't read the manuals. And I should be able to boot this, and either it's going to boot into FujiNet or I got to reset it. So let's just see what happens when I turn the pooter on. Am I going to get, which one am I going to get? Yay. Oh, welcome to FujiNet. Oh, I guess I have to set things up. I forgot I had to set up the Wi-Fi. He sent me a manual. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Escape. Welcome. F1, F2. Maybe I should look at the manual. Anywho, we got this far, so got that going for me. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Oh, hey, wait. Oh, you're looking around. Okay. All right, so here we got going here. Hey, it found me. Okay. No, I don't want a hidden network. I want to... How do I get out of this? Yeah, there is no blank. I had to hit enter. Am I stupid? Yeah, I'm stupid. I guess theoretically you can use this as an ADE drive, or an SD card drive too, supposedly. But one thing that irritated me from the start with, and when Thomas was working on this, I told Thomas from the start, I said, Thomas, I mean, okay, I get where he was going, what he's trying to take over. ADE right here, this is a very fleshed out concept, and it works really well for what it does. It's supposed to just replace the disk drives, and it works great like that, and that's the way it should be. But he wanted to make this do everything, so he took over that too. I really thought to him, when he first made this, I said, you really should make it so that, yeah, you could use it as a replacement disk drive too, but you should make it so it plugs into the expansion port on the side, not into the AtomNet, but he didn't want to do that. I don't know why. Maybe it was hard, maybe it was easy, who knows? Because now, I guess with the Apple one that they're making, they got to plug it into a slot, so they got to talk to it that way. But my thought was you plug it in over here, and guess what? It works on the ColecoVision too. Now you can load ROMs from it. But nope. Anywho, let's see. I guess this is my network. It's kind of cute. Let's see. I found a network. Okay. I think I remember my password. I have a password I like to use for my networks, and sometimes I gotta type it in again because it has an extra. Hey, that one worked. Yay, that's me. Oh, okay. So once I connect onto there, then I have these host slots, and yeah. Can I go somewhere? Oh, let's see something here. How do I get down to disk slots? Oh, if I hit that one, it takes me to the SD card. Ah, okay. I really don't like this interface. That's another thing too, when he was designing this. Okay, yeah, he wanted to make it look like the word processor interface, the smart writer, but I really thought that was kind of like corny, because that's one of the things people don't like about the Atom, is that dumb interface. It would have been better for him to take advantage of the 40 column interface, or even make a, I mean, if he wanted to get GUI, he could have made a GUI. But it's cute. I will give him that. And it's kind of cute that Jeff gave me a dump of the Atom archive, which I run. We don't say, no, you can't. But I'm looking for something in here. I don't think it's going to be on here. Oh. Let's see. I want to find something in here. I'm going to try something funny and cute. I'm going to go into telecommunications, because I don't know what I can do on here. Oh, yeah, this kind of sucks. And, you know, there is no page down. Yeah, smart term. I want, oh, Atom Link up here. No. I hit home. It took me to the top. There was a keyboard buffer there. Okay, I want Atom Link, the version 5, because I believe version 5 let me access. Was it version 4? I believe version 5 let me. What I'm looking for a version of Atom Link that lets me access the Eve, which is what this is. Well, this is Orphanware, but it's Eve also. And I might go online with it. So let's just see. Return, insert into slot. Okay. Now, okay, then I got a boot. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too happy about this interface yet, but we'll see. Oh, wait, what? I told it to boot. Where you at? I guess it doesn't tell me it's booting? Okay. I guess I'm not booting. Anyways, that's the FujiNet. It has potential. I'll do another video about it later. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? I still like the ADE better because, as you can see, I'm stuck in this interface I don't like. And as soon as I load something, I'm out of that interface and I'm into a different interface. Whereas with the ADE don't give me an interface. It's whatever I want it to be. Possible to do it like that? Who knows? But here I am. I'm stuck. What did I do? See, I got a lot of whole activity button here, like a blinky, 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 blinky. It's doing all kinds of stuff, but nothing's happening. No clue. And I broke it the first time I used it. So that's FujiNet for the Atom. Now I have to turn this off and put the BBS back online. Anybody who's watching, if you know me, you know I've sold many an Atom over the last, since 2015 to now, what's that? 8 years. The last 8 years I've been into the Atoms. And I sold many an Atom. I've restored many an Atom. I sold many an Atom. And I have about half dozen non-functional Atom boards that just can't be fixed. And along the way, I've sold them dirt cheap. And I've given them to some people too, Atoms. And anywho, what I'm saying is anybody out there sitting on a load of stuff, I need a working Atom board and a working game board. Game board can have bad VRAM. It could have garbage screen as long as it works. I need those two so I can set up a second Atom so that I don't have to take the BBS down to work on it. If you have them and you're not looking to make a big chunk of change and you're willing to sell them to me, let me know because I need them. And I'm not going to go on eBay and buy me a tested to work Atom for $300 when all I need is those two boards. Because I have, if you've ever noticed around me, I have tons of cases. I have keyboards. I have internal power supplies. I have everything else. I just need those working boards. I have, just so you see, I have yet to test this one. This came out of the Nasty. I don't know if anybody remembers the Nasty, but this came out of the Nasty. And as far as I can tell, I've got it working. Then again, maybe not. But I have to test it. And to test it, I have to take this system down, pull all the boards out, put this one in there. And if on the off chance this is bad still, then I've screwed up my only working game board. So, yeah. If you have one that you would like to sell to me, I'd really like that. Or trade. If you'd want to make some money, if you just want to trade, I can always trade some games. Who knows? Atom, FujiNet, great concept, nicely designed, seems to work good. I'm not too happy about the interface. It might grow on me. It might just get put to the side like other things I've had that I don't use anymore. But that's that. FujiNet, Atom.